Hello, everybody. The astro gravitational report on the past 2 hours. Looking at the times ahead. Looking at the things that's coming, things that we are going to deal with, what the gravitations will be. And there is some positive news, but the most of it is going to be in intense gravity on certain dates. I posted below. Gonna do a probably tonight. I'm gonna do a emergency energy report. We are gonna be talking about within the relationships, within the energies about relationships, and so on and so on. The current energies looks the calm before the storm. For it, everything looks beautiful, everything looks changed, but the winter is coming. So basically, you have to prepare yourself for the winter time. You have to prepare yourself for the things that are within you, within the situations that goes on. You need to understand that during the Virgo season now, we organize everything, we're preparing things, we are counting our blessings, we are counting things that we did over the year. We're already storing some, back in the days, there was a storing of food, there was a storing situations that we are going to have over the winter time. So it's the same thing from within you and astrology and the way the situations are coming. But do we organize everything? Do we put everything in order? So the today's energy is going to be a very beautiful energy. It's going to be a very good thanks, but preparing you for what's coming next. On September 17th, the storm is going to begin. That is going to be the moon when it joins Mars at Gemini. And the moon is going to begin to square Mercury retrograde Venus and the sun. It's kind of like I'm finishing these organizations, but it wasn't proper. It wasn't the right things. It wasn't the right situations. It wasn't the right thing, and so on and so on. But the moon, on the next day, she's going to be right on the cusp between Gemini and a Cancer. That is about the friendship in the family, within the family. Are you friends with all the family members? Or it could be a friendships that you're trying to get within the family. That is a one of the friendships involved into family from within. So stay from focus from within yourself. There's going to be a beautiful trines, which is they're going to be connecting with Uranus, the North Node, and Pluto. Stay within those energies because the personal planets like this, specifically, there's going to be the period of September 25th, 24th, 25th, 26th in there. That's going to be when early in the morning we are going to have a pile up the moon, Mercury, Venus, the sun, and ascendant, all those five. Then that energy, when it moves on the top of the midheaven, we are going to have all these issues are brought within all the issues that we organize ourselves for the relationships to have. There's going to be intense energies. Those energies, they're going to come back again to the first quarter of new moon of Libra, and that's going to give us a little break about September 27th and beginning October 1st. There's going to be some again more situations from within. But what is about today? What is about today? So today at 7 o'clock, the ascendant is together with the sun and Virgo. Beautiful trines towards the moon. It's together with Uranus and the North Node. That's mean it's supporting the universe. Your emotions are okay. The situations, the energies are okay. From within, there's a divine energies from Pluto towards the midheaven. There is in Gemini. Lilith is back into Cancer. The family situations from within. Um, she's getting the learnings that she needs to do. Some of you may be looking within your shadow and heal your shadows from within, from the past, from the situations within your own self. But you need to look that these energies, okay, they are helping you. They are helping you to grow. There is a lot of positivities early in the morning. The ascendant in Virgo, together with the sun, is trining the North Node, Uranus in the moon, which is basically going with the flow of what is going on in life. You kind of like feel like a natural flow, natural situations. All the moon, the Uranus and the North Node are have a trine towards Pluto. Beautiful transformations. You're transforming into something, or you're seeking the things that's going to transform you with peace from within you. Beautiful day. The Mercury is going to be trining Mars. There's going to be less aggravations. For that is only to calm before the storm. That is going to coming up in the next quite a few weeks, actually. And but today is going to be a beautiful energy overall. At 8 o'clock, the ascendant is meeting Mercury retrograde. The midheaven is in Cancer. That is about, again, the family. That is it seems like yesterday. The same energy is like, what is the family? What is the situations within the family? Why there is no growth? What's going on with this Mercury retrograde? What is there is no communications? Mercury is retrograde because no communications. The communications are from within you. Okay, that's what this Mercury retrograde is. You to look at. Did you communicate properly? Did you did things properly? Did you spoke about properly? Internal communications in the relationships from within you. So the midheaven at Cancer is squaring Jupiter and is squaring Mercury retrograde. Please don't take any communications of settling down personal situations in family and relationships at the moment. Just don't do it. Okay, that's that is about you to see to work out the issues before you make actions. For but the midheaven is trying. It's sextile Venus. Venus is in Virgo that organizing this within the family, and Venus is in a beautiful trines with the North Node, with the Moon and Uranus. She is that power of love that comes and heals everything. Mars is still squaring Venus, is still not happy with Venus. Venus is not happy with Mars. Why? Because the basic understandings of the things, they have to be worked out. The things have to be balanced between them. So at 9 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is at 20 degrees at Libra. Beautiful divine energies from Uranus, the moon in the North Node. It's coming. Beautiful energies. Midheaven is together with Lilith, but that is a the kite taking the flight. But if you are within these energies of you don't see things, or things doesn't happen the way you want it, or the things that goes on, the moon is squaring Saturn, and that square with Saturn is going to be affected so much for because Saturn is the karmic ruler. He is an Aquarius, asking you to take a new road, new leap, new change. Until you don't change, it's not going to happen. Change in the material world. You continue doing the same things over and over. If you want new things to change, you have to change first. You have to change your perspective from within you. But the moon, still in Taurus, is trining the sun and Venus. It's a beautiful balance between the two authorities from within you. That is the intuitions and the mind. A beautiful energy. That is energy is cooperating with Pluto, who is transforming you from within you, and the sun is sextile Lilith and the midheaven, and midheaven is sextile Uranus, the moon, and North Node. Beautiful, just the beautiful energies. The overall energy is beautiful, as long as you're not looking at with an aggravation side of the relationship. The reason is the ascendant is squaring midheaven, and the ascendant is squaring Pluto. You're not transforming within the relationship, or the relationship has to transform you. It's all depend on you, and that's going to come in from the divine message. That's going to come from Uranus towards the ascendant during this time. At 10 o'clock, the ascendant moves into Scorpio. Midheaven is in Leo, but even in Leo, there's still a beautiful energy. The midheaven in Leo, it's pure and a peace from within you. There's a beautiful trine with Jupiter. There is a growth of you going back and fix your mistakes. There is a beautiful energy with Mercury retrograde. You talking to yourself, you fixing the things from within you, and there is a beautiful sextile with Mars. You're not in the war. You want the peace. You're the king who wants to have the peace within the kingdom. You are in this energies to see how it feels like, how to achieve like from within your own self. At 11 o'clock, the midheaven is at 23 degrees of Leo. Now the things are a little bit more intense. That is square towards the moon, the Uranus in the north node. That it is about to understand. In order to achieve peace, it's require work. Not only just sitting there in the peace, it require a work. And that work, it's coming from Saturn. He tells you what it needs to be done. He tells you the secret things behind the veil from within. Okay, the ascendant is at Scorpio. It is opposing everything that is in Taurus. This energy already, you don't want to even want to deal with it anymore. But it's still here. It's still present. Okay, those are the slow movement energies. There's going to be a small movement stuff. But now the midheaven is helping you to get over with the things in you to grow, to be the wisen up. Okay, because there is a divine's energies from Neptune towards the midheaven from in you. You are going to get the divine visions from within yourself. And there is a Lilith that is also supporting divine energies towards Saturn, and the Sun has divine energies towards Saturn. The both shadow side and the mind now works to get better. You're seeing that you have to solve these issues. The shadow was the one causing you the issues in the family. Now you understand the shadow. Now you want to fix the shadow. It's a beautiful day to do this because Lilith is in Cancer. At 12 o'clock, the midheaven is approaching Venus and Virgo. Of course, squaring Mars. Things with Mars are not proper from within you. The energy is right there. Mars is not happy with what's going on within the soul. It's about like, come on, you can give me everything else, but you don't give me the personal attentions to who I am, but to the things that present. No, it's about your personal relationship in there. And Mars can take the things personally because they are probably personally, but Mars is learning from Mercury retrograde. Mars is also a transforming. He is okay with Saturn. He sees through the veil. And Venus, she goes and she sees through the universe. She sees the love. She sees the thing. But they both have to come and work together to solve the debacles from within. The ascendant is at 25 degrees at Scorpio, still opposing the moon and Uranus. Is like intense energies there, intense emotions, but it's also the positive energies in there from within your mind. It's a positive energies within the visions, and it's a positive energies about transformations from within to get the work done. But between the get the work done and get to work, there is a difference. You only see what you need to do. The question is are you going to do it? Are you going to be organizing this? So at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the midheaven is going to be with the sun. That is going to be you probably within your mind and dealing with a lot of things within your mind. A lot of things could be in your mind to organize, fix things, fix situations. It's beautiful energy. That is the trines with the moon, Uranus, the North Node. That is a trine with Pluto. And that kite, which is Neptune's going to give the visions to it. But forcing your own visions, forcing yourself in a vision, or forcing your visions towards others, they're not going to work. They're only going to create intense energies that's not helpful for growth. The ascendant is at 7 degrees at Sag. It's squaring Venus and opposing Mars. It's like it all boils down. The Mars and Venus from within you. Are you still fighting your understanding, or are you just going to be surrendering and stop fighting? Are you going to be tired of this? And so on and so on. That fight later on, it's going to come up when the moon, it's going to be within about few days. She's going to go and she's going to meet Venus, the Sun, and Mercury retrograde. First of all, it's going to happen in Virgo, and then it's going to move into Libra. You're going to have a new moon in Libra, which is going to be very intense. I'm telling you from now on, this moon in Libra is intense. Okay, we'll do that in the spatial astrology report. But at 2 o'clock, to continue with today, at 2 o'clock, the ascendant is squaring Venus and the Sun, and it's squaring Neptune. The visions, your visions are coming in there. But between the visions and the God's visions, there is a difference. And Lilith, that is in Cancer, and Uranus is going to point out the divine visions. But if you're angry, would you be able to see the vision or not? Probably not. And the ascendant is like seems only a Saturn to look what is hidden behind this. What is the purpose of all those intense energies? And Saturn is going to tell you, go to the Mercury retrograde. Go see, what did you say before? What did you do before? How did you handle things within the relationship before? Because Mercury is retrograde in Libra. Go look. The answers are in you. So at 3 o'clock, the midheaven, it's the 27 degrees at Libra, divine energies from the moon for the emotions and there. Everything that is in Taurus is just beautiful energy. You're going to feel nice and calm. But the storm is from within. The ascendant is at 3 degrees of Capricorn. It squares Mercury retrograde and it squares Jupiter. Lack of growth, lack of communications, lack of situations. And we are going to look what is going on. The moon, it's about to help in Mercury retrograde. That is about this emotions, this carrying Taurus that has been pulling and pulling the heavy weight, and he is telling you, I'm tired. Are you tired of fighting from within you? Probably you are. Am I going to feel this? But it's going to tell you, no more fight. Learn from within you. At 4 p.m., the ascendant is at 18 degrees at Capricorn. Beautiful energy. That energy is completely beautiful. It's that Earth trine with Venus and the Sun. It's that beautiful trine with North Node, Uranus, and the Moon. Life is beautiful. Okay, there is a sixth house with Neptune. It's beautiful visions. But the midheaven is at 13 degrees of Scorpio. You dealing with the energies that don't give you peace. Maybe the karma hunching you back. The past, the south node, it's there at Scorpio, and that is opposing the north node and Uranus. In Taurus, that is the same energies that hunch you back. Something hunching you down. Something is not the way it was supposed to be. But if you will, if is the way it's supposed to be, you're going to be within peace within yourself. You're gonna enjoy this beautiful, beautiful energy because you did the work before. Now you're satisfied of what you did inside of you. Okay, so this intense energies that will not apply into you. But if you did something, Saturn is going to remind you in the midheaven. It's like, what did you, that bad thing did you do? And so on and so on. It's kind of like a guilty conscience from the soul towards yourself. So it's going to be a diving deep energy, but in a beautiful way. So at 5 o'clock, the ascendant is at 6 degrees. Continue to have this beautiful energy. The ascendant has no intense energies from within. Neptune is supporting everything. Midheaven is the end of Scorpio, opposing the moon, and Uranus. It's some of you may be opposing the universe and the emotions you have from within you. You hold on emotions, you hold on the universe that tries to give you everything positive in you. Okay, you self-sabotaging on that point. The Sun it's opposing Neptune, Mercury it's opposing Jupiter. That is that come from. You're opposing communications, but the communications are you telling yourself the right thing, who you listen, the mind, the visions, the growth that you have to learn, relearn to grow, and relearn what to do in relationships. That's why try to stay away from making any impulsive actions, but learn what the beauty of the relationships is. At 6 p.m., the midheaven is at 12 degrees, 28 minutes in Sagittarius. It squares Venus. It's like, oh my God, now I have to deal with this again. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. There's a divine energies from Uranus towards the midheaven. The divine helps you to tell you, okay, listen, look in you. Look yourself in the mirror. Look this. That's how it's supposed to be. Be this Taurus, be this stability from within you. Okay, be this compassion from within you. Okay, be that brew from within itself, right? And the midheaven opposing Mars. Mars is all taken personally. Okay, he's about the friendship. There is no friendship. How you want to have a relationship? There isn't. There is not there. The ascendant is at 28 degrees of Aquarius. It's going to be square the moon. There could be some kind of like intensity within the intuition or within the mother authority, mother figure from within you, and so on. But the overall energy is beauty from within, peace on earth. At 7 p.m., the ascendant is at 23 degrees of Pisces. It's opposing the moon, opposing the Venus and the sun. The mind, it's preoccupied. Venus, it's preoccupied. So it's the midheaven, midheaven that is in 26 degrees of Sag. You might feel those intense energies because things did not go the way your mind, your ego wanted, your authority wanted, your father wants it, or the way an authority figure has over you. Be mindful about these energies. It can create a lot of intensity, specifically within your friendship relationship situations, because Mercury is there, the talk, and what you do with your hands. It is right in there. But Pluto helps you to go ahead and change. Pluto, it's helping you from within. Keep that good energy within you. It's going to be in those situations. At 8 o'clock in the afternoon, the midheaven is at the 10 degrees at Capricorn. It squares Mercury retrograde, and this energy is like no communications. Not gonna talk. Not gonna do these things. Not gonna do these situations because I don't see the growth. Yes, you don't see the growth because you have to let go of the old and learn the new. How would you want to see a growth if you haven't learned how to grow? What to grow? You're going to find one empty cup, you want to find one empty room compared to you expecting to have a full finished apartment, for example. You have to learn how to furnish it first. Before furnish it, you have to learn how to work. Before you work, you have to understand how to work, what kind of work relationships you gotta have. That's coming from midheaven with trining with Venus. Venus is the one that helps you to love the work you do. That is what it. Okay, that's what this is. This energy at 9 p.m. The ascendant is at together with the North Node. Beautiful energy. Of course, there is a two squares with Saturn because of the North Node and the ascendant. But overall, the energy is beautiful. It's beautiful trine towards Venus. It's a beautiful trine towards midheaven together with Pluto. Beautiful energy. That's, when it's beautiful, it's beautiful. When it's great, it's great. That's the way it is. That's the way the situations are. It's kind of like a preparing you for what's coming up, what it is. Because sometimes you feel like everything gets cool and everything gets okay. But if we did the right inner work from within us at 10 p.m., beautiful. What can I say? What can I say? I mean, midheaven is at Aquarius. You're gonna be feeling the energy of the new age. Of this is something good. This is something great. This is something new. I learned this. I feel good. I am okay. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to deal with these situations. I think I figured it out. I think I let it go. I think I got this. You just push the things away and you find peace. Okay, just because you organize things in the house, that doesn't mean you organize from within yourself. You organize from within yourself. Now you know where you stand there. The ascendant is together with the moon moving into Gemini. Beautiful trines towards Pluto, beautiful trines towards Mercury. Just overall beautiful, beautiful energy. I mean, it's beauty, just the beauty. And at 11 o'clock, the midheaven is together with Saturn, beautiful divine energies towards the mind, towards the sun. You're connecting within the divine. But now there is a two squares from midheaven, Saturn towards Uranus in the North Node. Something hasn't been done yet. You're not done yet. You think you're done, but you're not. Okay, the Mars right now it's squaring Neptune. It's gonna be having this energies of well, not good visions. Mars wants something else. Mars is not satisfied with the result. The warrior it's not happy from within. He's still squaring the sun and Venus, and the moon is going to be also coming, join it. Currently, she's in okay positions. She walks into a Gemini, but Mars, when it meets the moon, it's going to be poof. Things it's going to get going on. Fire is going to be lit, and the situations is going to be getting tough. But you learn these beautiful energies to maintain that energies within you. You to learn the standard of how the beauty is good within yourself. So that's what was the astrology report today. Thank you so much for watching the report. I hope you're gonna be okay. And maybe today or tomorrow, I'm gonna make the emergency energy report because a lot of you have to see the storm, and you become the warrior who survives this storm from within you. All right, guys, if there's any questions right now, let me know. If there is not, I'm going to close this session out. Okay. You guys be loved, and I wish you a happy, happy day. Enjoy it. It's a beautiful day.